Imagine you walk into a room, and there's someone there who exudes calm and unshakable confidence. Their energy is steady, like a quiet force of nature, and you can't help but wonder what makes them so grounded. There's no boastfulness, no hint of arrogance, just a serene sense of peace and control over their life. This person could easily be a Stoic, someone who follows the ancient philosophy that has weathered the test of time. Stoics are often viewed as the epitome of emotional control, their external calm giving the impression that they've mastered every aspect of life. But here's the intriguing part: what truly sets them apart isn't just their discipline or their principles. It's the things they choose not to reveal about themselves. In today's video, we'll explore the 5 things Stoics never reveal about their lives, not out of fear or insecurity, but because of their intentional approach to living a fulfilled and virtuous life. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why Stoics keep certain things to themselves, but you'll also discover how these hidden aspects of their lives can help you lead a more powerful, purposeful existence. Act 1. The facade of simplicity. When you look at a Stoic, you might think their life is simple, peaceful, and uncomplicated. You might even envy the way they handle stress or hardship with calm detachment. But here's the truth: Stoics often keep their internal struggles a secret. Beneath the calm exterior lies a person who works tirelessly to overcome challenges like everyone else. Take Marcus Aurelius, for example. He's considered one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, and yet, in his meditations, he confesses the constant internal battles he faced. Battles against his own anger, pride, and fear. Stoicism teaches that external events are out of our control, but how we react to those events is entirely within our power. And so, Stoics deliberately choose to face these struggles in silence. Why? Because they understand that talking about their difficulties can distract them from focusing on solutions. They don't seek sympathy. Instead, they turn inward and rely on their mental fortitude to navigate life's ups and downs. The Stoic lesson here is powerful. Strength is not about eliminating struggle, but learning to live with it silently and gracefully. If you want to become a Stoic, embrace your challenges without the need for external validation. Act 2. Their ambitions and desires. One of the most common misconceptions about Stoics is that they have no desires or ambitions, that they're simply content with whatever comes their way. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Stoics have goals, dreams, and aspirations just like anyone else. However, they keep these ambitions to themselves, and here's why. Stoics understand the dangers of talking too much about what they want to achieve. Why? Because speaking about your goals before you've achieved them can often lead to a sense of accomplishment before you've actually done the work. Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic thinkers, famously said, "Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it." In other words, don't boast about what you plan to do. Show the world through your actions. Stoics believe that true achievement lies in quiet, consistent effort, not in loud declarations or empty promises. They let their success speak for itself. Think about it. How many times have you set a goal only to feel a rush of satisfaction after telling others about it? That's not the Stoic way. Instead, they focus on the process, not the praise. Next time you feel the urge to share your goals, remember this: Stoic ambition is the ambition that speaks through results, not words. Act 3. Their pain and vulnerabilities. Pain is an inevitable part of life. Whether it's physical suffering or emotional turmoil, everyone experiences hardship at some point. Stoics are no different, but what sets them apart is how they choose to handle pain. The Stoic way is not to hide from pain or pretend it doesn't exist, but rather to face it with courage and control. However, they rarely, if ever, reveal their pain to others. This doesn't mean they suppress their emotions. It means they choose to process their suffering privately, understanding that complaining or seeking pity will not make their pain disappear. Instead, they focus on how they can respond to pain in a way that reflects their values. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher and advisor to Emperor Nero, faced personal loss, financial ruin, and political persecution, but he rarely let these external circumstances define him. He didn't dwell on his suffering or complain about the unfairness of life. Instead, he focused on using every hardship as an opportunity for growth. As he put it, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. The Stoic lesson here is clear. Your reaction to pain defines you far more than the pain itself. The next time you face a difficult situation, instead of broadcasting your suffering, look for ways to overcome it with dignity and strength. Act 4. Their true opinions of others. Stoics believe that judging others serves no purpose. In fact, they rarely, if ever, express their true opinions of others, especially in a negative light. Stoics understand that everyone is fighting their own battles that may be invisible to the outside world. They recognize that we are all shaped by circumstances beyond our control, and to pass judgment on others is both unkind and unnecessary. Instead of focusing on the flaws of others, Stoics choose to turn their attention inward, cultivating their own virtue. In his meditations, Marcus Aurelius reflects on how to deal with difficult people, reminding himself that the people you meet are not doing so to hurt you. They're simply acting according to their nature. Stoics practice understanding, empathy, and tolerance, which is why they don't often reveal their opinions about others. Rather than gossip or criticize, they prefer to live by example. They focus on their own growth, not the shortcomings of others. The next time you feel the urge to judge, take a moment to remember the Stoic perspective. It's not about what others are doing. It's about how you respond. Act 5. Their gratitude and contentment. If you've ever observed a Stoic, you might notice that they seem remarkably content with their lives. They're grateful for what they have and live with a sense of peace that many people struggle to find. But the interesting thing is that Stoics don't flaunt their gratitude. They don't announce their thanks to the world, and they certainly don't seek praise for their contentment. For Stoics, gratitude is a deeply personal practice, expressed more through actions than words. They live simply, help others, and find joy in the small things, not because they expect anything in return, but because they understand that contentment doesn't come from external rewards. It comes from an internal sense of peace and acceptance. The Stoic philosopher Seneca believed that the key to happiness wasn't in acquiring more things, but in learning to be content with what you already have. Gratitude, for the Stoic, is not a performance or a social currency. It's a mindset that they cultivate quietly without fanfare. So, the next time you feel compelled to express your gratitude, consider the Stoic approach. Show your thanks through your actions, not just your words. The Stoic way of life is built on the foundation of inner strength, humility, and control. By keeping certain things private, whether it's their struggles, ambitions, pain, opinions of others, or even their gratitude, Stoics are able to live with authenticity and peace. They don't seek the approval of others or seek to make their life a spectacle. Instead, they focus on mastering themselves and living in accordance with their values. So, what can you take away from this? In a world that encourages oversharing, the Stoic approach teaches us that silence and restraint can be just as powerful as expression. The true power lies in focusing on what you can control and letting the rest fade into the background. If this video helped you understand Stoic philosophy in a deeper way, be sure to check out our other videos on how Stoicism can transform your mindset and help you lead a more fulfilling life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and remember, true strength comes from within. See you in the next video.